Welcome back to Gib84 Gaming. This is a video response to Stone Cold Slasher Gaming, where he did a video game question session on 11 questions. I think it was originally done by Nathan's Gaming. So to jump straight into the questions. Question number 1. What was the first ever game you can remember playing on a console or a computer? So the first game I'd ever remember playing was back in the Commodore 64. It was a game called Flimbo's Quest. I vaguely remember this game, but I do remember it was kind of like a kind of Wonder Boy style kind of game. The view of it anyway. I remember there was like this big scorpion boss or crab boss that kind of sticks in my mind. That's a very vague kind of recollection of the game, but Flimbo's Quest is definitely the first game I can remember playing. Question number 2. What was the first game you ever completed without using a continue? I can't really remember back to when I was younger, but I do remember playing Resident Evil 2 to death. We played it so much, myself and my brothers and my friends. I remember speedrunning the game, finishing it without dying, finishing it without first aid sprays, things like that, trying to unlock Tofu and Hunk. I don't think we ever did unlock Tofu and Hunk, but I remember playing this game religiously. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is my answer to that question. Question number 3 is, what is your favourite gaming controller? So my favourite gaming controller throughout the years would have to be the PlayStation controller. So this is the PS3 controller here. With every generation it just keeps on getting better and better. I'm looking forward to playing the PS5 with its new DualSense controller. That's going to be really cool. But another little shout out I would like to give would be to the GameCube controller. I thought this controller really fitted in your hands perfectly. I thought it was a really nice controller. It looked weird with the kind of kidney shaped buttons on it, but it really does fit in your hand really, really well. Question number 4. Would you watch YouTube videos to find all the secrets and glitches in a game before actually playing it? No, I wouldn't. I just think that takes away from the experience of the game. I like playing games for myself. Reviews, I don't even pay attention much to reviews, but no, for sure I wouldn't watch YouTube videos to sway my decision on playing a game or not, or to find glitches or secrets. No. Question number 5. What game would make a brilliant anime or movie? So there is a lot of games I think would make good animes or good movies or TV series or anything like that. One in particular that I played during lockdown would be Beautiful Joe. I think this would make an awesome cartoon or anime, just because the whole setup of it, it's based on movies and things like that. And I think the kind of the material that it could use could be endless. But another kind of cel shaded game I think would make an awesome cartoon or movie or something would be the Jet Set Radio series. I think they could make some pretty cool movies as well, or TV series. What's your best console era of gaming for you? So my first computer ever was in Commodore 64, and then we moved on to Master System, and then Mega Drive, and then PlayStation. And PlayStation is where I really kind of fell in love with playing computer games. So the era for me, the most nostalgic feeling would be PlayStation, Saturn, N64 era. I was more of a PlayStation kid, but definitely Saturn had some good games on it as well, and N64 had some Stone Cold classics that you could only play on Nintendo. So that era would definitely be my favourite era. And saying that, recently I've been playing the 7th gen consoles a lot, and I've really found a lot of good games that passed me by first time. For example, I've just played the Dead Space trilogy, which were amazing. I played Dante's Inferno on the 360. I've played GoldenEye on the Wii. What else have I played recently? Split Second on the PS3. So I still think there's so much life still in the 7th gen consoles, the PS3, the Xbox 360 and the Wii. So I'm really enjoying that generation as well, but for me nostalgically it would be PlayStation, N64 and Saturn era. Question number 7. Who or what inspired you to create a YouTube channel? So I started doing my YouTube channel during this pandemic, this COVID-19 pandemic, and I was watching a lot of Metal Jesus Rocks and Radical Reggie and Happy Console Gamer, Johnny Millennium I think his name is. So these guys really kind of influenced me to try and do something as well. I did used to watch a lot of IGN, more mainstream. I've kind of went off them. I think I went off them IGN around about the time Greg Miller left and Colin Moriarty left. I just kind of fell out of touch with it. Another mainstream kind of program I would watch would be what's it called? What Culture Gaming. What Culture Gaming is really fun. You've got Jules and Scott Telford and things like that. They're really cool. They know their stuff, and I like watching them. And Gebs or Jeebs24, a lassie in England. So she's doing a lot of things. She does £5 pickup challenges from CEX. Her videos are pretty cool. I enjoy watching them. She just uploaded recently a video where she bought somebody's entire collection, and it was a really good watch. It was really cool, and yeah, really jealous of that pickup. That was amazing. Question number 8. What is your favourite handheld gaming device? I'm not heavily into handheld gaming. If I'd pick one handheld gaming device that I think was head and shoulders above the rest, it would have to be the PlayStation Vita, just because I think it's like it's such a powerhouse of a little machine. I did have one, I don't have one anymore, but it was just different class. It was so good. It had 2 analog sticks, it had the rear touchpad, the games were almost AAA games as well. You had some Uncharted on there, Gravity Rush debuted on the PS Vita. I'm trying to think what else. The original Game Boy Color in particular as well, with Pokemon. That was the reason why I got my first job as a paperboy, was so I could save up some money to get Pokemon Blue. So the Game Boy is probably the best historically, but I think PS Vita is such a little powerhouse. I think that needs a mention here as well. So, question number 9 is PlayStation or Xbox? So I am a PlayStation kid through and through. Always have been. I mean, PlayStation 1 was my first CD player, PS2 was my first DVD player, PS3 was my first Blu-ray player. PlayStation all the way for me, for sure. However, in saying that as well, I have been enjoying the Xbox 360 a lot. At the moment I'm going through the Mass Effect trilogy. Well, I've just started playing Mass Effect 1 and I'm really impressed with it as well. So 360, I do enjoy the 360, but PlayStation or Xbox, it has to be PlayStation. Question number 10. What do you think of emulated games? Emulated games are fine. I don't have any emulated games. I don't have a PC or anything. I know you can get it on your phone. I think emulated games are great for like rarer games that you just can't afford. Like, for example, if you can emulate Panzer Dragoon Saga, I would definitely be for that, because I'm never going to pay the going price of £400 or whatever it is just now. So emulation for games that are just out of my reach financially is brilliant, but I wouldn't emulate Metal Gear Solid, for example, because I bought that physically. Anything physically I have or that I could attain, I wouldn't emulate, but things like Panzer Dragoon Saga or Suikoden, I would emulate them. So great for rarer games, but not so much for your more common games or financially gainable games. And then the last question was, what is the scariest game or demo that you have ever played? So I think, like a lot of people, it would be PT. It's such a shame that this game never made the light of day, because it would have been incredible. Yeah, PT was immense. It was so creepy. Like all the Silent Hills, Silent Hill 2 as well. I remember when it first came out, the PS2, it was just so creepy, and the music and the sound effects, and just different class. And recently, like I just said, I've finished the Dead Space trilogy as well, and these games are creepy as hell as well. I like the atmosphere in it, and the setting, and the sound effects, sound design in Dead Space games are fantastic. So that was my 11 gaming questions and video response to Stone Cold Slasher and Nathan's gaming as well. And I think Stone Cold Slasher's got another video out doing another 10 questions, so I need to give that a wee watch, and I would like to do answers to those next 10 questions. This is quite cool, quite fun to do these as well. But thanks for watching, and if you want to give these a wee answer as well, go ahead and let us know what your answers are. Thank you very much.